You are crouched near a fire. The darkness outside the ring of light is absolute. No street lamps, no phones, no distant city glow bleeding across the horizon. Just firelight and the blackness pressing in from all sides. Your group, maybe 20 people, has been walking for 3 days. Someone twisted an ankle. Someone else found water where nobody expected it. The tension of the day is still humming in everyone's shoulders. Then someone makes a sound. It's not a word. It's a sharp, rhythmic, breathy noise, almost like panting, but patterned. And before anyone in the group has consciously registered what happened, the sound has spread. 3 people are making it, then 5. Shoulders drop, breathing slows. The tightness in the group dissolves. You just heard something that predates every word ever spoken. You just heard laughter. And the reason it spread before anyone could think about it is the key to understanding one of the most powerful survival tools your species ever evolved. Most people believe a very simple story about laughter. Something funny happens. The brain processes the joke. The brain signals the body to laugh. Comedy in, laughter out. That story is wrong, or at least it has the order backwards. You were laughing before you could say a single word. A 4-month-old infant who cannot speak, cannot walk, cannot feed itself, will laugh at a game of peekaboo. The laugh is already there before language arrives. And it was already there before language evolved. The psychologist Robert Provine spent years doing something almost nobody had bothered to do before him. He listened. He sat in shopping malls and student lounges and bus stops and wrote down every instance of laughter he heard, along with what triggered it. His findings should have been headline news. Around 80% of everyday laughter follows lines like, "I'll see you later," or "Where have you been?" Not punchlines, not jokes. Ordinary social interactions that are not remotely funny on paper. Provine's research revealed something unsettling to the standard story. If 80% of laughter isn't triggered by humor, then maybe humor was never the point. Tickle a young chimpanzee. Not hard, just a light touch to the ribs or the belly. The chimp will open its mouth. Its lips will pull back slightly, and it will produce a rhythmic, breathy, panting sound that stops the moment the tickling stops and starts again the moment the play resumes. Tickle a gorilla. Tickle an orangutan. The sound varies slightly, different vocal tract shapes, different respiratory patterns, but it's the same thing. The same rapid exhalations, the same tight rhythmic pattern, the same "I am not attacking you and you are not attacking me" signal. Researchers at the University of Portsmouth compared great ape laughter sounds across species and traced them back to a single shared ancestor. The origin point sits somewhere between 10 and 16 million years ago. A sound made during rough and tumble play, designed to solve a specific problem. Picture 2 young apes wrestling. It looks violent. It is violent, in the sense that bodies are colliding and limbs are being pinned, and occasionally someone gets a little too enthusiastic and someone else yelps. Without a signal that says, "This is still play," the game collapses into genuine fighting, or genuine injury, or genuine flight. Friendships break, alliances dissolve, the social fabric tears. Laughter is that signal. It says, without words, without conscious thought, without requiring anyone to stop the physical action, "This is safe, we are playing, keep going." This is why tickling works. A tickle is a mock attack. Hands coming at your vulnerable ribs, your throat, the soles of your feet, and your laugh is your body's ancient automatic response. I recognize this. You are not a predator. We are playing. You cannot tickle yourself because your brain knows you are not a threat. The laugh only fires when someone else is doing the mock attacking. Think about that. The most joyful sound you make evolved to solve a problem of miscommunication during mock violence. But here's where it gets genuinely strange. Play signals explain why apes laugh. They don't explain why your ancestors around a fire 200,000 years ago laughed at nothing in particular. No wrestling, no tickling, no physical play at all. And they definitely don't explain why you laugh hardest with people you're not touching. The anthropologist Dunbar proposed an answer that rearranges how we understand human social evolution. Other primates bond through grooming, physical touch, fingers through fur, one-on-one. It releases endorphins. It builds trust. It works beautifully for a troop of maybe 30 or 40, but it does not scale. You can only groom one friend at a time. Dunbar's argument is that laughter became our shortcut. A real, genuine, involuntary laugh. The kind that makes your stomach hurt and your eyes water, floods the brain with endorphins, the exact same neurochemical system activated by physical touch. The warm, connected, safe feeling you get after a long hug or a shared meal is biochemically similar to what happens after a genuine laughing fit. But here is the critical difference. You can laugh with 20 people at once. Grooming scales linearly. Each additional bond costs you more time. But laughter scales exponentially. One person around a fire makes a sound that signals safety. The second person amplifies it. The third person's brain, hearing multiple people signal safety simultaneously, releases an even larger endorphin flood. And suddenly, the entire group is bonded at a level that would have taken a primate troop hours of individual grooming to achieve. Laughter is not a reaction to connection. Laughter is the mechanism that creates connection. It's the chemical glue that let human groups grow larger than any primate troop, from 30 to 50 to 150 to the size of entire cultures. You didn't laugh because you were bonded. You bonded because you laughed. Which brings us to the part you felt your entire life but never had a name for. You are 30 times more likely to laugh in a group than alone. Laughter is contagious in a way no other human sound is. You can resist a yawn if you concentrate. You cannot resist genuine laughter. Your brain's mirror neuron system fires before your conscious mind has decided anything. And the reason is that for millions of years, the sound of other humans laughing was the single most reliable indicator of safety in a dangerous world. If the people around you are laughing, nothing is hunting them. If nothing is hunting them, nothing is hunting you. Your body can relax. Your cortisol drops. Your vigilance circuits power down. The laughter of others is the oldest all-clear signal the primate brain has ever known. This is also why you laugh when you're nervous, at a funeral, in a job interview, when someone delivers terrible news and your body betrays you with a giggle you desperately try to suppress. That laugh is not a mistake. It's your ancient brain doing the only thing it knows how to do when surrounded by social tension, broadcasting safety in the hope that safety will arrive. And it's why making someone laugh is one of the most reliable ways to become close to them. When you make someone laugh, you are not just entertaining them. You are sending a 16-million-year-old signal that says, "You are safe with me." Their body responds to it whether their mind knows why or not. Here is the honest part. Why humans laugh is still debated. Relief theory, superiority theory, incongruity, the brain catching a pattern that snaps in a direction it didn't expect. All of these have evidence. None of them is the complete answer. Anyone who tells you laughter is fully solved is overselling it. But the thread that runs deepest, the one that connects chimpanzee play to campfire bonding to the dinner table where you lost your breath last Tuesday, is the simplest one. Laughter is older than jokes, older than language, older than the species that eventually learned to write both of them down. The next time a laugh bursts out of you before you've decided to let it, at something that isn't even funny, with people you aren't even touching, you'll know what it really is. A signal passed down across 16 million years from ancestors who used it to say the most important thing a social animal can ever say. You're safe with me.